Hello, my son, and welcome to the Big Sleepover Moviecast. My name is DNA, and tonight from 1994, an American black comedy film directed by Ted Demme, nephew of Jonathan Demme, director of Silence of the Lambs, and the concert film Stop Making Sense with the Talking Heads. It's The Ref. The Ref is a Christmas movie, apparently. Takes place on Christmas Eve. We'll see exactly how holiday-alicious it is. And this kicks off our little run of holiday film. So deck the halls, everybody, and jingle those bells. We'll be watching some of the 90s favorites, some sleepover favorites, some favorites of my parents. And this is one. This is my parents' DVD. I have the standard def DVD in this case. Did not purchase a Blu-ray and will not purchase it until this is reevaluated. I don't remember if this is good at all. And primarily it's because the lead, Denis Leary, I don't know if I'm really a fan. I think everyone was a fan of his back in the 90s. Stand-ups were big deals and got big movie contracts, as we all know. But does Denis Leary's humor transcend? That's the question. Film also stars Judy Davis, Kevin Spacey, Robert J. Steinmiller Jr., Glynis Johns, Raymond J. Barry, Richard Bright, and one of my favorites, Christine Baranski, Meow. The film also is the acting debut of the legendary J.K. Simmons, and uncredited B.D. Wong makes an appearance. So big cast. Now, I don't know how much it cost. It's not listed here on Wikipedia, and I'm not going to trace it down, but it only took in $11 million at the box office. This film is rated R and is a Disney film. So that means that the script was rewritten multiple times and the ending was ultimately rewritten and reshot. So that gives me pause as well. Not sure how good that's going to be. It has mixed reviews, but was nominated on out of 500 others for AFI's 100 Years, 100 Laughs list. Nominated, not on the list. But that's still good. That's better than some films. So I'm sure I watched this back in the day. Probably with my parents. I think the back and forth, bickering that Judy Davis and Kevin Spacey do as the couple was considered intellectual, perhaps in the vein of Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, although probably not nearly as intense or probably nearly as good. Denis Leary tells it like it is, like all 90s comics, and I appreciate that. So maybe there will be some verite coming through that will let me like this. Anyway, I have the title track pulled up. It is scrubbed back to 0000. And let's start the countdown. A 3, a 2, a 1, and go. You should see the Touchstone logo coming in. Okay, Christmas music, or church music at the very least. Not sure Ted Demme did a lot other than this. Certainly not compared to his uncle. Oh, Kevin Spacey, you problematic son of a bitch. I'm not sure if he has been uncanceled now or not. I don't really care for people's private struggles. I obviously don't wish criminals to do criminal things, but I don't get too deep into celebrity gossip. So those of you who know better, don't watch this film if you don't want to see Kevin Spacey. And likely you won't be listening to this movie cast either. I will say this standard def is absolutely terrible. We got the cropping on cropping here. Ooh, hit us with that 90s jam. So maybe if I could find this in better quality, I would check it out. But at this point, Christine Baranski, wow. At this point, I'd be afraid to stream it, right? Even if it is on Disney Plus. Disney edits all their stuff retroactively. So If this film has inappropriate content, which it likely does, it would be taken out. And again, I am not seeking inappropriate content. I find things to be interesting in their original forms. I can view things and read between the lines myself. Thank you. Also, hiding from bad things is not the answer. Yeah, definitely a Christmas movie. This is all Christmassy. Kids and weird toys that they never play with, but somehow is nostalgic in Christmas. I always wanted like FAO Schwartz. Oh, it's a giant nutcracker. How do you play with that? When playing pretend, I can't use that much, man. The nutcracker doesn't have a lot of action. Not like a He-Man or even better, a Thundercats doll. Hell yeah. The Salvation Army. I guess they do good work. I don't really know. I don't have any oversight into what charities do, and neither do you. You just give your money and hope good things happen. And call me a Grinch, but I don't really trust that they will. That said, I still give money blindly. So I'm a moron, I guess. There he is, Dr. Wong, the marriage counselor, and he's not credited? And he's this early into the film? I know the real marriage counselor is going to be Dennis Leary, but still. There he is. He'd already been in Jurassic Park at this point. Whoa. Yeah, all right. Wow. This is why I don't get oral sex. Oh, yeah. Ouch. I don't know. It's kind of fucked up. What? Then why'd you do it? Shit is easy. So far, we're on his side. Talking about shit doesn't matter, and being repressed sucks. But you can't fucking cheat on someone. Leave them first. Good song. Have the blues. My baby's gone. No friends. Yeah, hacking in. Always with the hacking in the 90s, right? John Connor style. Ugh. God. Oh, it's in his mouth. And also, how do you turn off the cat piss? There was another secret lever or something. All right, so get a divorce. Goodbye. Analogous to the American Beauty relationship, is it not? So she doesn't make any money. Yeah, these gender roles gone awry here. Our son doesn't even exist. That would be the yeah, wow. So that's why it's rated R. I'm not going to see any nudity in this, unless it's Dennis Leary, who got sprayed with cat piss. And why the meow sound? That's stupid. From a security standpoint, like again, what is that to do? It's just a dick move. Oh, there we go. But damn, dude, how did you hack into a thing and not know more of this? They are rich, though. Oh, nice Home Alone style fucking sly. Bro, you've got your gun drawn already? Oh, they keep their fucking Roddy in the basement? Or did he get down there because he heard it? Yep. Okay. A little magic realism here, but cool. Don't throw pool balls at your Rottweiler. He does have a thick head, though. The dog prefers platinum, okay? Not gonna go for your cheap fucking locket. What was that dead thing on the ground? Ooh, got him right in the fucking ass. Is that a dead raccoon down there? Did y'all see that? All right, then bye. Fuck you. You were. Yeah, okay. Writes itself. Exactly. See, that's the kind of bullshit right there. Perfect example. Those three sentences, the kind of mind games and bullshit people will do when at the end of the day, you fucked up. That's it. It may not get better. Still on Spacey's side here. So he dropped her off where? I think I smell cat piss. Also, where do you buy cat piss to put in that little nozzle? What a bad burglar to like be able to hack into things and then yet get fooled by like Rube Goldberg fucking machine of cat piss and trapdoors. Disney. I wonder which Disney execs were responsible for this. Yeah, and how did he get out of the basement? He just took the ass bite. Okay, so she stopped to get food. Okay. Well, ooh, and the excitement of all of this will reignite their sex life. Then why are they on the street? Yeah. Well, it obviously does. They just said it's been terrorizing. So what? Whoa. Whoa, Disney. Yeah, I'm going to say this one's probably not streaming. Golfing chum. Okay, so it's not their house. He robbed a richer person's house and just took them hostage because he's bad and he got cat pissed. Yeah, I guess it's all the F bombs. Quite a few of them in here, aren't there? Ha 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 ha. Now, who owns this house? Weird smell. You'd be able to identify it. Yeah. Ew. Yeah. Or a doctor. It's a good joke. It's pretty crass, huh? Of the word penis and semen in the same film. Yeah, they have hair. Okay, well, this is DNA testing time. Mm, This is my jurisdiction. Classic Die Hard esque battle here. I guess we don't get to see the owner who with the cat piss booby trap, but cool. Little Christmas reminder. Wow. I was wrong about the titties. Their delinquent son here, right? There he is. Give it to you. Ooh. What is it? Some marijuana? Some money for what? Blackmailed him? Is that what he did? You'd be angrier, but okay. Well, they have quite a nice house too, don't they? I mean, clearly. Yeah. And she is henpecking him or whatever, systematically breaking him down. He hasn't done it as much to her. Right? There she is. God knows. Nice blossom hat. This guy would be Will Ferrell in a modern movie. Good song. Nice. I like Dennis Leary in this so far. He's not over the top and hasn't delivered too many monologues, like a normal stand up inserting their fucking shtick into it. He's playing it pretty straight, too. Aside from the cat piss and the dog biting him, that was just, we moved past that quickly. What do you call those? Plot road bumps where it doesn't really, it should change things, but then we just move on. If you have a PhD in film or whatever, go ahead and leave me that note in the comments so I can refer to the right thing. Ew. What does that even mean? Think about that for a minute. And I don't want to know. Is that water or wine? Nice. Whatever it is, that was a chug. I've been thirsty before. I'm thirsty now, just watching that. She's going to give him the cigarettes because she's enabled the burglar every time. Where are they? And honesty is going to save this marriage now. But Dennis Leary's look here. Goatee. The blonde Brad Pitt-esque hair. Looks good. Thank you. All right. But yeah, you fucking cuck. Why are you laughing? Why are you even part of this? Get yourself out of there, bro. I mean, you could gag him. Yeah, wash your face. I'll bit his leg. Okay. Plot holes, plot loops coming back to solidify here. The mud room. What the fuck? I mean, he clearly has feelings. Look how animated he is. Mm. And who is this? Exactly. Ah, Bimini. Mm, mm. He stole Jesus too. this earthy look for suburban women that they're, well, Jesse is a bit of a shit, right? Are they going to bang? This bitch would be on all kinds of pills too, and probably is. We'll see if they talk about that. And you do? Yeah, she hasn't. Another point. It's what rich people do. I don't know. You're the one who started talking, bro. Eh, Band-aids? I want some antiseptic first, man. And I'd want some soap to wash the piss out of my face. I don't know if I like the goatee. Some nice bungee cords, though. Really thick, long ones. I like a good bungee cord as a owner of a truck. Yep, turning her on. See? Yep, well, what is your master plan, motherfucker? You're like letting people see you. I mean, you could have just left town for all it looked like. Nice rollerblades. 90s. You could steal their car now and still drive away. It's Christmas Eve, too. I mean, what do they have all the roads blocked? He's got a boner. Just the proximity. Proximity boners. It's a true thing. And they're already affectionate. This is, again, a plot jump. I don't think he would be that affectionate. I guess they do have all the roads blocked off. Okay, so fair. You bunker down, but maybe this family isn't the right one. I guess you didn't know that, but yeah. What? That's not even the right political party. But I guess this is Hollywood, liberals. So you would blame stupidity on Republicans. However, Democrats are the ones with lax jail laws traditionally. Mm, it's not very good if you're getting caught. Exactly. At least they're self aware. It's going to Jamaica. Jamaica's a scary place. I don't know if we talked about Jamaica here, but Kingston is not a nice town. Fair point. All right. I would also shut him up at this point, although I like this scene, but I wouldn't tolerate that crap. I would have them gagged, tied up in the basement. The military boy is going to home alone them free. He brought home nothing but a suitcase full of money. Why do they keep saying that to him? Yeah, he should probably leave. Who is this overly precocious child who is willing to talk to a fucking burglar with a gun? You still haven't washed your face, bro? Now that's a good Christmas movie. That's a classic, though. May have to do some lesser knowns first before diving into the ultra classics. What? Old man. And that guy is in what? Arliss? I believe, yeah. That's the correct reference there. Lobster. The subtle touch of a strand of lights out here. Nice houseboat. There you go. Yeah, I mean, he talks a lot and expresses a lot of emotion. So, Jerry Springer would be better. Oh, he accidentally recorded over. What luck! It's a Christmas miracle. And that was the only tape. Slowing down here in entering Act 2. Or I guess this is the end of Act 2, entering Act 3. But so he got his DNA. Mm. Mike Michaels. That's pretty good. John Johnson is still my favorite. And the best ever scene in any film will be one that we watch on this movie cast. So stay tuned for John Johnson or Vicky. People who smoke cigarettes like it's a J. And most smoke alarms don't seem to go off with, one cigarette, especially a big room like that. Oh, Jesus. Well, that will do it. Do it, kid. I mean, come on. You're in your right legally. Shoot him in the leg. The gun's probably. I mean, he's military trained. He should know how to take a safety off. What a pussy. Dude, what are they teaching you in military school? At the very least, shoot up all the bullets. And the mom was free, right? So she should have rushed him too. Blue Christmas without you. His accent here, his voice, it's so not JJ. Why do they keep offering shit up like that to him? Why are you confessing all this? Do you fucking Jesus, dude? Like, yeah, shut up. You got food to eat. Keep in perspective, man. Exercise more. Work off that tension. The fence. Do y'all know what a fence is and what a vig is? Ah, ha, ha, ha. What about when you do everything right and you're still 35 and can't afford a house? Hmm? It doesn't. You didn't listen to him. He just explained to you. Yeah. Finally, you gagged one. Motherfucker. You filthy animal. They can get warrants to search every house. I guess there's not a lot of houses, what they're saying, but what? Ouch. Damn. Well, 3 times is a lot. Wow. Just offering yourself some pie? Mm. His gun isn't on you right now. You could just start attacking him. Grab his arms, push him out the door. There's 2 cops in there. Now is the time to move. But, what is it called when Stockholm syndrome has set in? Using their phone? Donuts. Christmas Eve at this hour? It's a great read. Who gives a rat's ass? Mm-mm. Mother-in-law. Mother-in-law. Do, 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 do. Now we get to see his acting chops. Now, he's easily overpowered at this point. Easily. You could push him down the stairs, especially from this height. Just shove him down. Because they're annoying, Mom. Why do you get strange? Strange is a better word than weird. Weird is a. Murray's Murray's character development is interesting here. Ah. Well, what do you think you are, you piece of shit? Yeah. That doesn't make any sense either. She could roll on you all. She hadn't done anything wrong, has she? Unless she stole this boat. But yeah, you're a con. I mean, you're not a convict, so I guess you're just a criminal. It's a good plan. What plan do you have? Interesting acting choice there, but I kind of liked it. Nice mullet, kid. Yep. Oh, nice. Lutefisk. There it is. Ugh. Nice. This is why my mom likes this film. See, this could be my mom right here. Yeah, her dead eyes really scream of pills or lithium or something. What's with her accent? That's correct. That's a good joke. I mean, those are real candles. There'd be some wax, right? Dripping down, unless it's plastic and oil or something. But that's even worse. Yeah, I don't think you could eat that hot wax would get on your scalp, and that would be that. Her wine teeth from multiple takes. I like it. And her earth tone makeup. That's odd. Where were you born? I guess they put new candles up there for every take. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the right move. Now, shut up and overpower the fucking guy who doesn't even have a gun right now. Could burn him. All right, George. Yeah, nice. Take that piss. Where's the steam? There it is. Nice. Oh, I love peeing outside. All that wax, where would all that wax be all over them? Those are thick candles. Is she British? Is that some assumed continental accent? And yet she grew up on a pig farm. Doesn't make any sense. Ugh. What? Overpower him. You know. Mm. Then attack him already, bitch. What are you doing? Okay, she's clearly the worst. Like it's 80-20% at best, if not 90-10. They just went along with that outburst. I a pile. Mm-mm. Damn, he got a Super Nintendo. It's a nice haul, but again, rich family. What? What do you mean, why? Dude, fuck you. Why not? Who cares? No one's going to suffer for money. Oh, bunny. So he's just the favorite? It's good banter. Here we go. Going full Virginia Woolf. What? Don't drag the other son into it. Fuck you. Yeah. You're still out of line, bitch. Tear it out. Wait, he accused you of not finishing anything. Someone had to earn money, bitch. All right, now we've fully lost the message here, and clearly the cops are inept. So I would sneak away, or I don't know. Why are you still talking? No, she's not. She did way worse things, bro. Like this marriage. I mean, what? Sick. I mean, whack the robber in the head. Whack the robber in the head. There's still an order of operations here. Not quite as good as him smashing the plate against the wall, but pretty good nonetheless. Yeah, I mean, for a corpse, he's the most well spoken and very animated of all of them. Because, how can he hide that? Yeah, see, here's now where we get lost in the details. If you're following this plot and the, right or wrong thing, she is going to be the one in the wrong here at the end. It doesn't matter. Outbursts don't, at this stage, don't have anything to do with it. She's been outbursting herself and venting herself this whole time. So there is no sympathy for her. If you find sympathy with her, then you're just naive to the plot, or you're sexist and you just assume women are innocent. He probably isn't the right type for her, but ultimately didn't do anything wrong. His mom's a bitch, but also she is providing for all of her family. So you're going to have to let her have an out. She really hasn't done anything that wrong. She's provided very well. And consequently, Spacey, by taking her money and agreeing to, did the best he could for his family. I mean, that is kind of unappreciative. Aw, see, she loves Gary. Good. That is a stupid gift. Especially for rich people. Gave the kids Nintendo, though. The army. There you go. How hard was that? Now rush him. Rush him. Rush him. And shoot yourself? Yeah. Go ahead. The gun is mostly pointed at your own head, bro. How convenient. There's a weapon right outside the door. You can hear his voice. He's just not. He's not using it yet. Maybe he hasn't smoked enough or had enough whiskey. I resent that and print its libel. So down to tie up his mom. She's held on by a loose ribbon. Nice. Back to the penis. I mean, he can do what he wants. He has a gun. I mean, she is nice. She wasn't being mean to her boy. She was telling you off, you fucking criminal. So there's again the subtleties there that when you examine this, it is entertainment, but it's meant to be a calculated drama of, these people who on the surface are all carrying equal blame. That's how we're going to have a happily ever after. But there's no happily ever after here. The wife is terrible. A useless woman who cheated and was unable to do other things, probably has addiction issues, other things. He's repressed a little bit, but ultimately isn't that bad. Hasn't done anything criminal, hasn't done anything illegal. He still cares for his son. But because they don't talk or something, that's the fix. That's not always the fix. just because you share something, it doesn't mean everything's better. That's step one. But a lot of people only ever get to step one and then they think everything's resolved. Being honest is confession. It doesn't fix the actions that you have to take or the discipline you need to intervene in your own life and say, all right, I'm going to stop this thing despite being on an easier sort of slide. I'm going to pull myself up or change a behavior, which is insanely hard to do. Not going to lie, but you have to own that. And if you don't own it, you're wrong. And if you're wrong, you have to admit that shit will happen. Yeah, and if they're fighting the whole time, then he's not frigid like they're making him or buttoned up. No, we're just not compatible. Drunk Santa. He knows something. Jesus. So the original ending, he doesn't get away. So are we to think in this next ending, his service by what? Bringing this family together lets him get away? Even though he's committed many other crimes, terrorized the town? What is a mudroom? What kind of New England shit is that? There's a shortcut to the docks through the woods. What a nice house. Damn. So this is the reshot ending. That's why it looks different. You notice that? Even on this shitty transfer, you can tell. Yeah, why? There should be no fealty. Hurry up and get the fuck out of there. What is he doing? Why are you wasting time looking at that guy? Anyway. $4.19, almost $4.20. Through a graveyard? So in their backyard, okay, out through the woods, there's a graveyard that leads to the docks. How do you know this in detail, sir? There's no Yugoslavia. Wait, what? They just leave bullshit. Bye. It's just bye? No. Cops would be there. It just got upgraded from robbery and evading arrest to outright hostage taking. And what about the kid he's with? No, I hope not. Good idea. Except you can't blackmail him. He lived clean. You can blackmail your mom, but everybody knows now. Good call. I mean, that's also fucked up, and the family would rat them out, and you would end up going to jail. They would explain that they let him get away. So aiding an accomplice or whatever, aiding and abetting a crime. Stay together for the kids. And now you're affectionate again, suddenly? Come on. And the kids are just into it. We're back to wackiness, wacky town, but so this is the ending people wanted, not him getting arrested. I doubt there's any extras on this DVD, but I would love to see that original ending. I probably would prefer him to get arrested. Turning himself in, it's morally just. Plus, again, the plot holes. That's what they call them, plot holes. But the holes in the plot got a nice little Dennis Leary angry rant, as he's known for. Damn, the cat piss lingers, doesn't it? That was cute. I did enjoy the adult dialogue and the adult themes. It wasn't dark really at all, and it wasn't vulgar really at all, despite the language and mentioning a penis or this or that, or her asking him to eat her. The mention of oral sex. Shout out J.K. Simmons. Not about oral sex, but his name should be on the screen now, passing up. Yeah, the transfer is terrible. Otherwise, I would think that some of the cinematography might be okay. It wasn't great. The interesting makeup of the 90s on the lead. She, with those earth tone lips. That was nice to see. I missed that. The 90s haircut too. Ultimately, this is the story of rich people's problems. And especially in today's standard, if you were to show this to a lot of people, that's what they would see it as. And they would not care about the delicacy of certain situations. And I don't really either. Again, if you want someone to suss this out and say who's right and who's wrong, the wife is the worst one by far. She's kind of messed everything up, hasn't brought anything to the table, says she has passions but doesn't finish anything. Blames, her husband for everything, literally everything. Now the husband is, if anything, has some anger issues, although he's said to be, stoic and too stoic and frigid. I mean, the kid is just a teenager, and to prove that point, he just magically fixes by the end. I mean, again, this whole thing magically fixes this, but whatever. That's the Disney effect. Can't read too much into that. Anyway, interesting take. It's definitely kind of a Christmas movie. Not, obsessed with Christmas, but it's everywhere. It's a Wonderful Life is being shown in it. So interesting take. Would I buy it on a Blu-ray? Maybe. I will leave it at maybe. Anyway, y'all, see you on the next one. Bye-bye.